pretty much a fail. Hello everyone! Today I have a special guest. This is Max. This is not my dog, as you might know. It's my partner's dad's dog. And he is so cute. Oh, little. Oh, doesn't he just look like a little stuffed animal? He is the cutest. I'm here to talk to you not about Max, but about my natural hair journey. So I've been through a lot with my hair, and I think that my 16-year-old self would not believe that I have this long hair without any extensions. So from 13 years old, which I think is pretty young, I started already using like the blow dryer. My mom or a hairdresser that would come to our house would do it for me. And yeah, I would always have like smoothed out hair. So I pretty much said goodbye to my curls and natural hair. Yeah, so when I was 15, I just couldn't get my hair to grow long. It was just stuck to shoulder length. And my hair was stuck to shoulder length from like 15 until 24 or 23. So I was like super emo, and I was wearing like black eyeliner. I would straighten my hair every morning. Yeah, when I was 15 and 16, that was like my style. I was like dark and like really straight hair. And it was short. I wasn't really emo anymore. There was this style called scene. What I was doing to my hair during that time was that I was going regularly to get it thinned out. So that the volume wouldn't be too much, because you would not really see any emo or scene girls with like super big thick hair, right? That was not the trend at the moment. What I wanted in that moment was super like thin, straight, smooth hair. I pretty much damaged my hair for like at least 10 years by doing that, and I pretty much am 100% sure that that's why it wasn't growing. I just made it sick. Like I kind of ruined my hair. So then I was 17, I was more like into kind of, you know, the whole gossip girl style, so more like classy. And I brought this picture of Blair, you know, Leighton Meester from Gossip Girl, because I had watched like the first season and I thought that she was so beautiful with this kind of lighter brown color. So I wanted a lighter brown color. You know, I had all these years behind me of like black, jet black hair, so just wanted a big change. And I somehow ended up with this. So she bleached it and then dyed it light brown, but it ended up looking caramel. That was the worst hair I've ever had. People around me were telling me that it looked good, but I didn't truly like it. And after maybe 4 months, not even, I just re-dyed it dark brown and I got extensions again. And I wore those from like 17 to 19. So during 2 years, again, I had these extensions. I was more into like the curly, so I would use a curling iron, again, pretty much every day. That's when I met Gabriel, who is my partner even today. It's been 9 years that we've been together. And at the beginning, I was like really ashamed to say that those were extensions. He would just think that my hair was long, until once a little piece fell down and he was like, and I was like, yeah, I have extensions. He didn't care at all. He was just like, oh, okay. During that time, my hair was, you know, a lot of maintenance, a lot of heat, extensions, and I think I would get new extensions every 6 months. So they were like clip-ons, so I would clip them off at night and clip them back on in the morning. Then I was 19, something changed. I kind of came into my hippie, bohemian nature phase. I went, which is not a phase because I think I found my true self actually, which is more like, yeah, geared towards more natural beauty and embracing my own self. So that's when I spent a month in Italy, the north of Italy. Not the typical Italy trip that you imagine. I didn't even go to like Rome or any of those places. I was only in the north because I was doing environmental projects with like a organization there. So it was like 2 weeks in a village on a mountain and then another 2 weeks in another village. And I actually brought my extensions to that trip. I think I wore them the first day. And then I realized it was stupid. Like, it was really not practical because we were all, like, me and 13 or 14 other people of my age from all around the world. We were all sleeping like in bunk beds in the same room. So I didn't want to start like hiding it and like go to the bathroom, remove them, put them in a bag, or, you know, and then be like super shy if someone notices that my hair is shorter when I wake up. You know what I mean? Didn't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? Didn't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? Didn't want to deal with that. Also, we were working like in nature, really pretty hard work, cleaning lakes, painting stuff and building stuff, you know, digging, and it was a lot of work. So it wasn't really time for me to wake up early, put on my extensions, you know. I actually also stopped wearing makeup. So that's another story, but let's just say I pretty much went super like natural. I wasn't wearing any makeup pretty much, and like, yeah, no extensions. And I came back home after that month. I was kind of excited to put my extensions back on. I put them on and I removed them immediately. It didn't feel like myself. I was like, that's weird. I don't even like it. I don't even like the extensions. It feels super artificial and fake, and it's just not me. So I think it's true when they say it takes a month to build a new habit, because during a month I was being like more natural with my face and my hair and just embracing my natural self. During that time, actually, when I was in Italy, I had already started like a Lush, you know, Lush cosmetics obsession. That was like my first natural brand, which today I find is far from being the most natural brand there is out there. But it's a great kind of introduction brand to the natural world. So my hair was like curly and short, and I was not using heat on it. Like from 19 to today, actually, I have not used heat. I think I tried it once just for fun to see how long it gets when I straighten it. From Lush, I kind of started using even more natural things. Like I discovered Living Libations, which is a Canadian brand, and I started using oils, you know, like argan oil, jojoba oil, doing hair masks like at home with avocado, coconut oil, things like that. Having fun, you know. Actually, I think that's like the most fun thing about going into the more natural realm of beauty and care and stuff, because you realize that it's easy to make your own stuff at home. I actually had this phase that I was doing no poo, so you know, the baking soda with the water to do like a shampoo rinse, and then the apple cider vinegar as a conditioner. I even tried like nothing, so I was not doing anything to my hair, like just rinsing it with water. For maybe almost 2 months. I was wearing like a huge scarf when I went to university to cover my stinky hair. Oh my gosh, that was quite an experiment. Now, how did it get this long, and why at 23 did it start growing? When I was 23, I traveled in Latin America with Gabriel. I actually had some hormonal trouble, and my face just filled with cystic acne, my back as well. It was horrible. So I started like doing everything I could to heal it. So I thought, you know what, if I eat the purest, cleanest diet there is, it should be fine. So I went like raw till 4. So I ate fruit for breakfast and lunch. Yeah, fruit for lunch. I actually got used to it and I loved it, especially in those hot, you know, warmer climates. Yeah, and then supper or dinner would be a high carb, low fat, no salt, no gluten, no oil dinner. So it would usually be some vegetables, rice, maybe some types of beans, you know, anything actually, anything. I would even have gluten-free pasta. I was like raw till 4 for a while, from like January 2016 until January 2017. I think that all of those nutrients and vitamins that came from all those fruits and vegetables, which by the way, I hope you know, those are the richest sources of nutrients, vitamins, minerals on the planet. There's nothing that beats fruits and vegetables. My hair just started growing all of a sudden. I was already pretty healthy, like a healthy, clean eater, but not that much. I was maybe more towards like a junk food vegan. Yeah, I was also told that sometimes in warmer climates, your hair kind of starts growing. It's really weird. It was unbelievable. Like for so many years, my hair would not grow a single inch. And suddenly I came back with like, so it went from my shoulder, I remember, to pretty much like here today. I've cut it a few times since then. Today, my favorite products for hair, I use this shampoo by 100% Pure, which is called Grow More. It has mint and biotin, all these herbs, sake, like rice ferment. Currently, I went back to one of my all-time favorite conditioners, which is the Living Libations Shine On Sea Buckthorn Conditioner. I also use argan oil and macadamia nut oil. I think I prefer the macadamia nut oil, surprisingly. Something that I'm not doing, but that I should do because I know my hair is so much better when I do it, is an apple cider vinegar rinse. So 1 part apple cider vinegar and 2 or 3 parts water. Filtered water is even better. So I have this Brita pitcher and I add filtered water. It makes a big difference. Man, I'm talking about this and I'm thinking, why am I not doing it again? So I should get back to that. I have this huge bottle of apple cider vinegar, so I'm gonna get back to it. I don't have the smoothest, shiniest hair, and that's just because that's just the nature of it, I think. My hair is like naturally more dry and frizzy and coarse and thick. Yeah, I'm really happy with where I am today with my hair. I really want it to get super long, and I'm glad that I'm trimming it from time to time. I cut like 10 inches total since I was 23 years old. I wanted to get like super extra long, like down to probably my waist. I always wanted to have it down to there. So I think it's getting there. It's getting there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That was my natural hair journey. I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me about your hair journey. Like, where are you right now? Are you using lots of heat in more like chemical, toxic products on your hair? Or are you gearing more towards this natural hair care journey? I think it's important to use natural products, not just because it's your hair, but because especially for your scalp, it absorbs everything. So if you're using toxic shampoos, like those drugstore shampoos and conditioners, your scalp is going to absorb all of that toxic stuff and it goes into your organs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe, leave me a comment, thumbs up, and I love you guys.